Alright, guys, welcome back to another live stream. Oh gosh, I'm trying to get this thing up and running again. A little hiccup this morning. Anyway, guys, thanks for the support on the channel. I appreciate it 100%. I did change up something on this thing here, guys. Trouble is this. I'm trying to... What trouble? Right, so guys, we're gonna be starting with a little hiccup today. Trust me. I don't understand this at all. Alright, let me see me go sort out this scrap here. Come on, man. Oh, probably my eyes was just bugging out on me. I know find it together with it. Right. Normally while the intro running, I just do all of this. But like, I'm in a hurry. I'm trying to get the stream up and running because we might have a power interruption today, and I'm just trying to get in a little bit of work before that occurs. Right? Right. I think we're good to go there, you know. Right. So we in the externals, we're gonna take this forage harvester over to Iowa. Right. I think I should be good here now. Right. Let's take off. Overlay GPS. Set up the glass on them. Alright. Put some air in the bags. We could do with some fuel. Alright, let me just roll over by the fuel stop, get some fuel, and then pump. Right, so I get that stream up and running in about 15 minutes. That was great. Guys, I tell you, I don't play around, you know. I don't play around at all. This is the reason why sometimes when people kinda angry and saying, oh, me don't do convoy, you see times like these when I just need to come and just do what I need to do. It's going to be simple for me alone for just organize my thing. Just now, we'll go this side. Yeah man, go this side. I do have to fight up to, you know, look for nobody and do no set of things to get a stream up and running. Right? Right, so let's bobtail over, pick up the load, continue the runnings. So guys, the year closing in, you know, November nearly finished. December month, it just gonna be December and then we're gonna be in 26. This year wasn't too bad. I'm talking as if the year done already. It's not done yet, but it wasn't too bad, you know, for the channel. Right? A lot of things I didn't get done that I would have liked to do, but next year for that, once God's be alive, next year for that, we're gonna see what we could do. But for sure, once health and strength, we're gonna be pumping out a lot more streams next year because we have to get up to the 2,000 subs there, and we have to make the channel a little bit more productive, right? Even though we're doing a lot of work, we can't give up. We have to keep on running. So let's check out the ride. Check the ride. Truck look alright, you know. Chrome parts. I don't know how this color reflecting in the in the stream, but it's a kind of gray. It's a light gray. It's not a white, it's a light gray. My bad, guys. My bad. My bad. Alright, brother. Link yourself. Link yourself. Let's keep running, man. Direction is loading. Right. I have to keep on driving around the building this direction, but this look, guys, this look like it's gonna be hard to take out here, you know. Cause I don't think I could turn back. Cause I see some like some pickets. I doubt I could make a turn there, boy. I wonder. This look like it'll be a little difficult, you know. I have one beacons on this truck, eh? Alright, we put on some flashers. And then let's see if we could get this thing out of there. Alright, it looks like we're gonna make it now. Wait. Right. We're looking good, we're looking good. With grace past then. Jeez. That was a good drive, guys. That was a good drive. So we could bypass the way station. always doing me that, man. Brakes checking. Pull aside and change out the time quick. Place I got a little dark. Alright, so we need some fuel in this truck. After we done drop off this load, we're gonna see where we could fuel up. So we need to find the parking spot. This yard is massive, you know. Oh gosh, I wonder if I could pass through here. Yep. Trying to find my way down to the end of the yard. Let me see how that place is situated. Even too low up here, you know. First time I think we ever drive and come up here. Let's see if we could get this in. Right in this spot, like what we're talking about. We're looking nice, you know? Looking nice. I do a good backup there. That backup was very good. Trust me. I do collect 50 grand. Alright, let's see if we could get another load. I wonder what's the name of this place here? I think I saw the icon. I think I could pick something from it. I think I saw the icon. Let me see something. Yeah, I think it's Rockport is the name of this place, right? So let's see what else you could get from here. This one. Right, there was something that doing a little bit more distance. Let me just nah, those look like they're not going too far. Why everything you're going short? Alright. Right. Well, we gotta carry this load. It's not much money, but we gotta carry it. Let's go and find the load and get out of here. Alright, so we're coupling up and ready to rock. No time to waste. Gosh, man, bro. Wonder why you slow down for? Bro. I sure you going slow, you know. Nah, he's going straight. Wonder why you slow down for? Right, we need some fuel. Keep and see what kind of trailer. Right. It's a normal trailer on the back. Now what's going on? Oh, he's crossing over to go for some fuel. That one there too? Come to your guy. Come on now guys, come on now guys. And you not get nothing in front of them, you know. Come on now man. What I'm doing? Right, like that one they get him a move. Keep on running. Alright, we'll go right over to the end, yeah. Make my life easy. Fuel up. Right, so 132 gallons. Alright, let's hit the road now. how box we are Tesla there, you know. Oh boy. I had no choice. It was either that or run into the wall. Didn't have to go in there. Keep on rolling. Check out the rig, guys. The rig look mad, you know. Watch it, you know. Oh boy, this troublesome park here again. Alright guys, I'm entering this out. I'm not going through that. Let us park that up. Let's get another load. Let's keep on rocking. We're doing good so far. Continue. We're down to half tank already. Jeez, guys, we're really running hard, you know? Driving a lot of miles. We have a more going up in Kansas. How much hours is this? 12 hours. Yeah, we could try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Right, you ready to hit the road? Welcome to the stream, bro. Whoa, man, I go run triples, man. Yeah. What you do? Chuck sim or you do racing, bro? Yo, Dominic. Good morning. Welcome to the stream, my brother. Walk on, everything good? Everything level over here, man. We're good, man. Without you on the beat again today. ATS, yeah, man. That's what we're talking about, man. Triples, man. I'm so happy for you, bro. I feel like if it's me, you know. I'm still on single monitor, man, running, bro. But one of these days, I feel I'm gonna be going up to the triples too. But I'm not ready for it yet. Thank you very much, brother, for loving the content, man. Happy to know you love it, you know, bro. And thanks for the sub. Appreciate it a lot. Sometimes, bro, me just doubt you and feel man do this in vain, you know, bro. So you see when a man come out like you and say, hey, brother, I love what you're doing, you know, it make me feel so good inside, bro. Cause, bro, you get some people out here, they come and they discourage you, you know, bro. So, man, forgive thanks to people like you who always encourage me. Yo, brother, keep on pushing, man. Keep on grinding. Do your thing. You understand? It give me encouragement to come out and continue. Right? So, thank you very much for your time. Coming to the stream, subscribing to the channel. Thanks a lot, bro. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Yeah, man, listen to me. It's I understand what you're saying, you know, and me really thank you for telling me, you know, no worry with them and let them talk and thing, eh? But bro, let me tell you something. As a human being, sometimes, bro, you know all of that in your head, you know, that people could say what they want and they cannot, like, stop your destiny and all of this thing, you know it, you know, but bro, sometimes it overrides your thinking, bro. They get to you sometimes, bro. You understand me? It's just a human thing. It's a human thing, bro. So, yes, me know that they can't stop me and me need to keep on going and, you know, I don't have to study them because at the end of the day, if this is for me, it's for me, you know. But it gets to me sometime, bro. It gets to me, I'm a human being. You understand me? And sometimes too, me come out here and I grind and thing and I like, one night in my brain, yo. So if the internet open to everybody and you know, they say no, you have endless reach, you just start do this and whatever. Me want to know, well, how come I not reach the amount of numbers me want to reach? You understand? So all them little things, it kind of get to you over a period of time, you know, bro. Because me stream hard, you know, I come out here all the time, bro. And I tell you straight, I find my numbers should be a little better than what it is. I'm not asking for miracles, but at the same times, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, man, thank you very much, man. For sure, man, stay strong. Trust me, bro. You see, the thing about it, too. You see the fact that me know I get so much fight out here. I know that I'm doing something right. Because anytime you do something right, you always get fight. You see, once and again, no fight, that means you're not doing anything. And me realize that too. So, I'm gonna keep on pushing. Come out every day, run the truck, keep the wheels turning, you know. And I'm gonna try to keep the haters and them out of my mind as much as possible. See, but thanks to the words of encouragement, brother. Sometimes I just need it, bro. Thanks a lot, bro. Yeah, man, yeah, man. I hope that you get your monitors today on time. The delivery people then bring it through, so by this evening you're gonna be up and running. Get your money, your triples up and running. I hope the PC you have is strong enough though. You know, running triples is not. You need a decent enough PC for run it, right? I hope you're running like something like probably a i9 or a Ryzen 9 or something like a 5080 or the 8 equivalent so and higher, because you need some horsepower for run them cheaper monitors at good resolution. Oh, you have i7, right? i7 not bad. Yeah, that ain't bad. But your GPU is important too, eh? But the i7 is good. But you need like at least I believe the 80 GPUs and up. When I mean the 80, you know the 4080, 5080. Them kinda card there and up. Let's pull aside and change all this time. Right, let's hit the road again. Let's hit the road. Star, walk on, brother. Everything good? Right, so Firestar, right? Let me answer your question. First thing first, Firestar. The devs will put the bugs in the game. They release the game with the bugs. Right? The reason that happened is because we accept it. We accept it. Right? Back in the day, you used to have to try to release a game as polished as possible. But if it had a bug, the bug had to stay. Right? But now, since as we get so technological with the internet and you could roll out update and fix things. And the community like me and you who play the games, we allow them to tell we, listen to me, we could release this in early access. So early access says it's going to have some problems, but you're going to have to work with it until we fix it. So that's where we start wrong. So we start to take games in early access. So early access does have a lot of bugs and a lot of problems. So early access is you releasing a game unfinished. And we start to take that from them. Give them with money and take early access. Alright? So from the time we start to do that now, they go say, well, we're giving you a timeline, we go come out at early access within XYZ time. So we start to accept that first. So then we start saying, don't worry, the game is early access, it will have a few bugs. So we start to advertise and tell them it will have a few bugs, you know, just hold on by whatever date, if you have a date of release, whatever date they're gonna release it, and most of these bugs will be out of the game and wherever. And that is where we start to do. Right? So then some developers realize that they could do that and get away with it. Then some leave it in early access for too long. Some take it out at early access and still don't fix certain bugs. Some bugs get fixed and some bugs don't. Because we can't control that. Them could control what they fix and what they not fix. Right? And we keep on going like this. Right? Sometimes even when the game good, on release of an update, sometimes certain things get broken. And before like they realize, like in-house, they find out like what got broken. Get somebody to play the game and realize what get broken and they don't fix it and whatever. They decide for let the community find that. So that's the next thing. We know we're not getting paid, but we start to report bugs. Right? So the developers now realize that it's widely accepted that they could release a game unpolished with a heap of bugs, and we take it and accept it and give them money. Some developers, the game never come out of early access, you know. The game is a big tech demo and they keep on rolling out DLC and ships and this and that, and people are buying the thing still. People are paying for ships still. And they keep on going like that. Man, listen to me, it's crazy. It's we, the community, caused that to happen. It's not really them. It's we. We are held responsible for that. When we realize games are come out this way, unpolished, and they take we money and go away with it, and bring out what's yet, some of them, they lead the games and them with a heap of bugs, a heap of problems, run out the whole lifespan, and then bring out a version 2 or a 2.0 or a 3. Man, it's crazy, bro. It's we cause that, not the devs. We accept it, so we have to continue to accept it now. It becomes a standard now that you release your game with bugs and fix it after. That is the standard now. Right? Now, it have 1 and 2 bugs I go accept and say, if it's something on the minor side, I go say, alright, which I shouldn't accept it at all. But if it's on the minor side, it's on the minor side. But some of them, nah boy, they are released with too much glitch. Major glitch. And it's overlooked and they just leave the game out there like that and people just keep on playing it. And what's that, some people come and say, good. The game is good. The game is great. Man, buy the game. I recommend the game. So I'm not vexed with developers for releasing games with bugs, because we love it. We love the bugs. That's why that happened. It's accepted. So, Fast said, what crazy the people them get beta testers who test the game and they're supposed to test and report. Well, to me, like the community, like we the gamers, like we's better beta testers than the beta testers. Because when they release something in early access, that is what they're actually doing, you know. It's for you to test it, you know. It's for we to test it and find the problems, you know, and report back to them, you know. You understand me? So, we are better beta testers than the beta testers. You understand me? So we love it, man. We love it. We cause that, brother. We can't vex with the developers. We cause that. Look, another thing. It took me a while as a gamer to get used to DLCs, you know. Cause the first time I heard, the first game that introduced me to DLCs was Gran Turismo. It's the first time I heard about that concept. Cause me and Street, they are on Gran Turismo was on the PS3, and I realized I seen certain cars and I like, bro, where you got a car there? He's like, bro, this car's a DLC. I'm like, where's that DLC? He said, bro, you have to buy this car with your real money. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you have to buy the car with your real money. I'm like, hell no. And you have a car in the game? Nah, I'm not buying that. And me run through the whole of Gran Turismo and never buy a DLC. Right? Because I could not get used to it at the time because it was a new concept to me and I didn't see the point. It have cars in the game already. I'm not going to buy a car to put it in the game. Right? And some of the cars in the game could be some of the DLC cars on them. If you tune it properly. Right? So I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Right? But when me really get, settled down inside a Euro truck, that is where the DLC thing get in my head. Because I realized that I had to buy the map and I wanted more map. And it's from them start to buy DLC. But the difference with Gran Turismo and Euro Truck what make me buy into the big DLC thing is because I realized Euro Truck and American Truck Sim is a lifetime game. So it made a little bit more sense in my head. So I say, okay, I'm gonna buy the DLCs on them because it's not like they're gonna just stop the game. Well, I know it's gonna, some point in time it's going to meet the ceiling where they might have to stop it and bring out a Euro Truck 3 and a American Truck Simulator 2, probably. I don't think it's gonna go forever. But if it go forever, that's good. Anyway, so I realized that it made more sense with the DLC, with the lifetime service type of game like this and iRacing and them kind of games where they intend to support it almost until whenever, right? But it have some games like Gran Turismo and Farm Sim and different titles, within 2-3 years there will be another iteration of it. I don't know if the DLCs just carry over or it is scrap. I don't know because those kind of games, I try to stay away from buying DLCs for those games that I know have a cycle and the cycle is every 2-3 years. Right? But a lifetime game, that the car is mine, the track is mine, the map is mine for a long period of time, I could buy into that. So all this kind of concept is we cause it, We start to give them money for not putting things in the game. Some of them even so crazy that they release a game and content that should be in the game they wanted to pay for. You understand me? But it's we cause that. We the community cause that. We're not voting with the wallets, bro. So the developers will continue to do things like these. We are the cause of it. Right? Yeah, so, well, some of these bugs just talking about, like the sinking in the road and everything. Anytime you go on the beta for American Truck Sim, I'm just going to talk about this. American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim. When you say they just release the beta before they release the original, before they release the full release, anytime you go on the beta, you expect to sink in the road and everything, so expect that. Because when they release the beta, you supposed to be a beta tester. That is exactly what's supposed to be happening. So understand that that will happen, right? And well, the traffic break from time to time. But right now the traffic is broken because they're not merging properly. They're bouncing while they're merging and things. But it's at a time where they fixed the traffic perfect, that was not happening. The traffic was running really good. But with updates like the traffic break and like they don't have nobody on that to fix it as yet. So we have to work with it just, right? But pretty much is we cause the thing to be in the state that it is, because I admit that they should have in-house beta testers, in-house people to find some of these known bugs quick enough and sort it out before release. But that is not what's happening, right? And we continue to give them hard-earned money for doing with these things. So that this become an industry standard now. So now using a game with bugs is accepted. It is accepted, right? So we cause it, so we can't fix. The only thing, the only way we could roll back something like this, by we have to have mad protesting. We have to stop by all games with bugs. Mad protesting to stop this. Other than that, it's not going to stop. It's the standard, right? But that's what has happened with technology, because remember back in the day, you had nothing like release the game and then patch it after, You had to make sure the game was almost ready to run. One bug or two bug might have been in it, and then somebody would have find the glitch and exploit it and this kind of thing. And but now, since as they know, they could just say, alright, we got power update and fix that. They men fighting up to make sure everything good. They go always say, we gotta fix that in 0.0 this update, we gotta fix that. And then the update come out, they fix that and something else broke. Right? So this is a new climate of gaming. And by now I believe anybody who's been gaming for over a number of years, we don't accustomed to this already, saying that makes sense, cry over it first. We don't this is second nature to us by now. We're not cry over it. Zine? Yeah, we lost money for unfinished product, and we're doing other people's job and all of that, but it's who caused that, it's we caused that, it's we. That is why as a consumer, you have to hold the companies responsible for the product. I don't play that with my money. You see, if I paying for a service and I not getting what I want, I just make noise. I don't care who say what. Yeah, why just tell people? I say, listen to me, this is my money, this is not yours. If I spend my money for a product, I supposed to be happy with it. I have a standard I working with. See? Now, everybody different. So look, for instance, I might carry my car by a man to paint. Before he walk out, the first thing if I bring my car with certain things, like if I decide, well, I will scrap out certain things from the car, fine. If I decide I ain't scrapping out certain things, like my interior, if I decide I ain't breaking down my whole interior, and I bring my car with my interior by you, hear what I'm telling you, hey, do not put paint nowhere on my interior, Make sure no paint don't go in my interior. Right? I expect to see what's supposed to be black in black, what's supposed to be in the color of the car, in the color of the car. I'm telling you exactly what I want. When I come back from my car, I gotta be checking in between. When I come back from my car as a finished product, let me smile, you know. Let me smile, you know. Because it's my money spending. Don't tell me why they do this for such and such and them. Then I say, hey, I's not them. I's not them, you know. When I spend my money, I want to smile. Even if, well, you might have a little glitch here or there, maybe it might be something minor. I might overlook it based on what. But if I smiling, I paying you your money and I happy. Once I happy with the product that you give me. So it's the same thing. We as the gamers are supposed to be holding them and responsible. I tell you, I don't want to call the game name. It have a game on PC that is a tech demo for years. And the people and them making millions off for it. It are bugs people playing. The ships and them expensive, but I must admit it, the ship and them the detailed. It's a space game. Bro, the people and them are make millions of dollars off of the game. The game is still in early access. And people still are playing. And it's like the game is a placeholder just for like really sell the ships and them. And the ships and them expensive. And people are buy it, people are play it. The people and them are make millions off of the game. They should never put it out of early access. Because people accept it, so and people happy with it, so nobody now protest. 1-2 creators must make video and the state of the game and why the game is in early access for so long and is a tech demo for so long. But the company are make millions. I don't give them no wrong because the community accept it. Once the community accept it that way, it have to stay solid and let them make the money. Because none we not kick back against it. And from the time the companies realize these things, it's the consumer that set the standard, you know, not the company, you know, the consumer. So if you willing to buy a car without wheels, the company is going to start to sell your cars without wheels. look what the company them doing now. They stop sell charger with phone. They're selling you must see the cable, or you must even have to buy the cable too. You have to buy the whole charger. You understand? Because they're saying everybody have a brick at home. And people buy some of phone, but that's not the point, you know. This is what a lot of people don't know. You see that original charger you used to buy with your phone? That charger was for the phone and was spec for the phone. And the battery would last longer once you carry the charger. But now, you're going and mix and match charger with any phone. And it could work for your phone good or it could damage your battery based on where you buy it. Because those fast chargers will love them because they charge your phone them quick. But over a period of time they done the battery quicker because the cycling, the damage up the cycling of the battery. And people don't know that. Plenty of people don't know that, these things. Right? And plenty of people didn't care in the beginning because they used to put any charge up on any phone and once the port fit on. But that if you want it to last long, you use the original charger with it. Right? So companies know these things, you know. And they say, you know what, but people don't too care about these things. People are borrow charger, everybody use everybody charger and whatever. They don't care and they don't know and they don't. So they say, you know what, let's just stop selling the chargers with the phone and charge them extra for the charger. Sell the charger like an accessory. Either have a charger, they're going to use the old charger with the new phone, or if they don't have it, they're going to buy a new one and we're going to make more money. consumers does set the standard for the manufacturers. From the time them realize them could do certain things and get away with it and nobody will push back, that was gone. Watch something with laptops and them things now. The laptop and thing is in the battery is inside now. My tell you because I just dig up in these things. Brother, if you have to go in there, make sure the person going in and know what they're doing. Because the things on them so little and fickle. They will break things while going in there. You're actually damaging things. Bro. It's mad. We accept it, so it go continue. We accept them standards here as consumers. So right now, I don't know if you know this guy's name. I think it's Louis Rossman or something, so is his name. He's fighting for the right to repair forever on YouTube. He have a company that does fix laptops and things, but he's fighting for the whole concept of right to repair because everything now is not repairable. And that is what the manufacturers them are doing now. So everything you buy now is, when it mash up, is to throw it away. If you don't have a substitute, like to buy like an extra screen or a mouse or whatever for keep it working, or anything you purchase, when it damaged, is to throw it away. Technicians is no longer really a thing. Even if you have people who could fix things, they build it so it wouldn't be able to repair. So when any little thing damage, you throw it away. And that is what the world is moving towards. Everything has become waste. Nothing you can extend the life of. And that is what's going on. So it's not just games, bro. It's a bigger issue where everything now is just for a short period of time, and you have to know that if you buy a laptop, it's for about 5-6 years. And after don't care what spec you buy, could be the best spec. After 5-6 years, something will break that. You have to throw it away. You have to throw it away and buy a new one. Right? Same thing with TVs, all of them appliances, everything. Even your car, right? 20 years max. 20 years max. If you're a person like me who just keep car for long, count about 15 years. If you buy that car brand new, you might lucky for stretch it to 20 years. Say 15 years for the most. After 15 years, sell it. Sell it, go back to the dealer, buy a brand new car again. If you're a person that's buy a brand new car. If you buy a second hand car and you're on a cycle, keep the car for 10 years. Buy it 5 years, keep it 10 years, you're gonna make 15, sell it. Sell it. The next 5 years, let the other person worry with that. Because you know within the next 5 years, so for 20 years, that man said 20 years, for the next 5 years, that car is obsolete. So you buy another 5-year car, you keep it for 10 again, and you rinse and repeat. Long time they used to build things for last. Not now it's built to last. So even software, you buy something that work with software, after a period of time, they will want you to buy a new one. So all I do, stop support it. And you have to buy a new one. Right? Or make it where certain things in it go fail after a certain time and start glitch out. You're going to get frustrated and you're going to say, see this, me need a new printer, me need a new scanner, me need a new this. That is the world we're living in now, bro. It sound like madness, but it's just how it is. Right? So, Pastor said that is right. No business should take advantage of a paying customer. In a situation like the game thing what we're talking about, I could make a noise about it being one person, but that can't solve the problem, because on a whole, we as gamers have come together and really like make noise about this on a whole. You understand? It have become a big issue in order for that to solve. But We don't accept this already for. Oh gosh, guys. I might have to drive it in from here. Right? We don't accept this thing here, this bug thing here. Oh gosh, I can't drive it in from there. I forgot. Guys, I forgot back wrong, you know. We don't accept it as a standard already. That can't change. That's it for it. See? But like things like software and thing, you have to push back. The community have to push back on it. No one person talking about it can't change it. Right? Now, a consumer item that you buy in a store or like you're paying for a service. So we say you're paying for a service. Like me bring the example with like if I'm carrying my car somewhere to do a job. Me as an individual, I can let the person know, hey, I am paying on certain things as some want it and as some need it. And me and the person who doing the person doing the work for me could understand, right? Chaotic Symbol is a funny fella. When he come with the thing, this is how he want thing, and he could walk to suit and I could be happy. I could fight for myself that way. Now I don't care about the rest of people who come to the establishment. If them don't care, that is them. Right? So on a personal level, I could have a relationship with somebody who work on my vehicle and me and them could go and they could organize my thing to suit me. But something wider like me going to a store and buying a laptop. The people in the community who are buy them things, they have to make nice about them things they online. And start a movement towards it and find out the process and find out how you could do things to make the manufacturers and them stop take advantage of people. Something like what the same Rosman fella was saying, what he's doing. But that takes somebody who willing to go court and go through one set of thing for fight against these people. How much people gonna do that? Not much people gonna do that. You follow my try for say? And if it can't happen collectively, that most of the consumers go kick back. Brother, that will not happen. It will not happen. So that is what I'm trying to show you. You have issues that you can fix as an individual, and then it have issues that you have to fix collectively. It comes just like if you're walking in a place, there are certain issues you can fight by yourself, and there are certain issues you cannot fight by yourself. If it's something that widely affects everybody and you alone making noise about it, the boss can want to know, well, you take a fire, you want to get fired or what? Nobody now make no noise about this issue, or you alone are make noise. Well, then that mean you know why you work. But if everybody come together and make a noise about it, if boss wouldn't fire everybody, the boss can be forced to listen and make a change. So it's the same thing. It have issues like that where the whole community have a fight against. So once we accept games with bugs and we buy it and we happy with it, that is what happen. If we accept DLCs as them not putting things in the game until you have to pay for it, we accept that, that's what happen. Right? So I saw the thing go. So my brother said madness. Yeah, madness. We love madness in this world. You need very small screwdriver to take out the battery, but listen to me, bro. Hear my point. Before there was a billion to repair, and you could have get a, if your battery went bad, you could have get a new battery. Right? This is the point I'm trying to bring. You could have go and purchase a battery. But now they know that it don't even make sense you can purchase a battery. So they build it in such a way that I would tell anybody, even if your screen break, man, just go buy a phone. Don't even repair the screen. I tell you from experience. If you repair the screen, the phone will start to glitch. Because the screen you get might be a one-to-one to the phone. It might be, yes, it might be the same screen, but a different model. And the phone will continue to get trouble. It has small screwdrivers or whatever to prise open, because most of them phone they put together with back-to-back tape and thing, you know. Right? So if you open it, right, my point is there are chances that you could break stuff, because everything in there is very, very delicate. And they know that. The builder is by design to do that. By design, they make it so that if you're going to it, the chances are you damaging it is highly likely. Right? So to alleviate all of that, in most cases, most of us will just go and buy a new item and done with that and keep on running. And that is what they want, why they build it the way they build it. Right? So that is the story. Right? The climate is changing where things are not to repair anymore. Everything is to is to buy a new one. And they're moving in such a way that even if it's to repair by the manufacturer, they're building it in such a way that ordinary people can't repair it. They're locking off things with software and all kind of things. You understand? So that is the kind of things that we as a consumer accept, and once we don't talk about it, it's going to continue. It's going to get worse. Right? That's how the thing goes. The saying is if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So that is the saying. And once people start accepting, all you need to do is just start accepting something as a standard, and that's it. That's it. It automatically becomes the standard. Right? So if you go and you complain about it, people will be like, so but what you complaining about? Everybody know this is how it is. Everybody know when your battery start get trouble on your phone, you have to buy a phone. Everybody know if your phone drop out of your hand, you have to buy a phone. And the screen crack, you have to buy a phone. Everybody know that. So it becomes the industry standard. Right? Ah, bro. Right, so first off, we don't make no sense we care about bugs in game, because bugs in games now is a feature. It's a feature. The amount of years we accept this crazy this. You know what I tell you? We can't stop this now. We just have to keep on running with it. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, you go take some fuel. Trinidad get Black Friday sale. That's great. Tobago not get none of that. I shouldn't say that. Lebedo say that. I haven't heard about it. Man say as the Black Friday sale done, everything got back up. You sure things didn't go back up? You sure things didn't go up before they had this sale? And sometimes they carry up the price and then cut it for the sale. Alright, oh gosh, what side Marvin? Alright, this side. Why is that ever hear about that? They carry up the price and then give you the sale. Out here crazy, you know, bro. The only time I don't say that I get a sale on an item is if I was watching the item before and then the sale come and I come and I watch the price and I see it drop below the price. That is the only time I say I get sale. Outside of that, if it's items that I wasn't watching before and you tell me you give me 5% off, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. You understand me? Right, so the man say you only have to spend like $500 to $700 in clothes when you go for shop. Anything over that is wasting money. Yeah, well, you know, you have a good policy there, right? But some people are clothes collectors. Some people love to collect clothes, right? And some people go plenty. Like a person like me that don't really go anywhere. That really not in. Right now I just look for clothes when I go in someplace. Right? Outside of that, I just have some ordinary knockabout clothes. And that is what I knock about in all the time because I not too care. You understand me? So I understand where you're coming from, but there are some people who love to collect clothes. There's clothes collectors. Some people is some models, actresses, and actors. So they have to get a big wardrobe. See, they're out there to impress people with the way they look. Right? Those are the people that buy a lot of clothes, buy the latest shoe, always in the regular style, always want to be in places where people go see them. They have a job, that's their job. They are models, they are actors. Right? As for me, yes, you must look decent when you're going wherever. But I don't see no reason for buy clothes all the time. I'm not go no way. I don't do much things. I don't have much activities that are involved, anything. So for me, I'm okay. Right? As a matter of fact, first about this Black Friday thing, I used to like look out online because I buy things online, right? For this Black Friday sale, and I must admit, sometimes you get a deal. But I remember a time I wanted to buy some music for my ride, and I said, you know what? I'm waiting until Black Friday and check online and see what I get done, thing. And after a while, I realized it wasn't making no sense. So for me, whenever I want my thing, I just buy it when I want it. When I look forward to no sale and no this, if I want something, I buy it. I buy it and I keep on pumping, right? Because this sale thing don't always be a sale, and sometimes the amount what I take off, it's not significant to say, well, make a dent in anything, so you're like, whatever, you know? Man say two favorite shoes, they are Dito and Payless. Like, me and you could be friends, boy. Me and you could be real friends. And them are the two places me buy shoe to. Dito and Payless. Me don't buy shoe nowhere else. Me stay away from shoe locker, I have to tell you. Dito and Payless. Them are the two places me buy shoes to. And to tell you the truth right now, I have a problem with shoes for the whole. I find them a build the shoes them with the sole in all the shoes them too thin. The sole in of your shoes is not what you watch from the side of the shoe, The sole in is a thin. You can't walk on stone with your shoe again. If you walk on a stone with your shoe done. You understand me? Shoes now, none of them not good, and all of them stick. Every shoe now stick. From the time water wet it 2 times, that's it. Bro, it's the worst. Shoes now is the worst. The brand name and them look like bootleg. Everything, man, look here. Bro, I'm so frustrated when it comes to clothes now. The jersey and them, the thin. One set of money I spent for the jersey and the thin, they're not thick. Don't talk about dress shirts, sir. Nowadays you see 2 dress shirt. You watch it, when you buy a dress shirt and you watch, put it up to the light, you see straight through it. Bro, I'm just so fed up with clothes right now. The quality of the clothes them now, no good. No good. You understand? Listen to me, I don't even hot me with them things again. I'm being honest with you. I stop stressing myself over them stuff. You understand? And the joke about the shoes thing, right? Even if you have a shoe and the shoe stay intact, yo, bro, that shoe will leak once rainfall. That shoe will leak. I don't know what I'm really building now. Like we're really getting everything from China. Trust me. I'm telling you no lie. You understand? It's the worst, and everything expensive as you rightfully said. It is what it is, man. What we gonna do? Tell them I meet a point when I stop crying over them things. We just do what we need to do and just forget it, bro. Right, so let me see if we could get this loader in here. Alright, guys. Right. Park up, everything look nice, you know. Watch it there, you know. Alright, let's shut off the truck. Let's decouple the loader. Alright, guys, we finished the job. Excellent. We collect $14,521. Thank you all for coming to the live stream. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to big up yourself.